looking at the purpose of women's ministry in regard to considering why should we have a women's ministry. Well, one purpose is that women's ministries can provide support to the outreach and inreach efforts of the whole church, but specifically as they relate to ministering to women, to the glory of God. Well, women's ministry kind of began as a spontaneous grassroots movement. Primarily, it was an outgrowth of Bible study and developed into a cluster of ministries meeting different needs. It's a ministry of interpersonal relationships as women relate to one another and minister to one another. And it's become a growing ministry of many local churches. Well, we want to consider what are the priorities for Christian women. We want women who are qualified and gifted for ministry and willing to serve in ministry to other women. You know, women today need godly role models, and so women's ministry can provide that for younger women. Women want to have the freedom and opportunity to minister, and they understand kind of the needs of that are unique to women. Women, again, they can reach other women and lead other women to Jesus, and they contribute to the growth of the church. So when we think about why having a women's ministry, we want to consider our philosophy for that ministry. What is the purpose behind the ministry? What do we see the vision and direction of the ministry being? And why would God have us begin a ministry specifically unique to women? Well, you want to consider that women need each other and that women are hungry to grow in God's Word, and they need a unique place to gather together and to relate to one another as God has called us to, and God has given women that unique need for those interpersonal relationships. So it is through the vehicle of women's ministry that we can meet those needs for mentoring and discipleship and relating to one another. Then I want to consider, as you will see in your reading, some of the benefits of women's ministry. As I mentioned, women can grow in their relationship with the Lord. It helps the church to grow numerically. Women can find their niche in ministry and use their gifts and calling, and meaningful relationships can form. Women are encouraged to discover, to develop, and as I mentioned, to use their spiritual gifts. And women are ministered to through this process. Through coordination and organization, we can provide opportunities for outreach and inreach to women. And there's the opportunity for woman-to-woman understanding and lay counseling. Older women can mentor younger women, and that can, as a result, bring entire families closer to the Lord. And women can be involved in helping fight spiritual battles to help other women grow in their relationship with the Lord. So there's so many benefits of having a women's ministry, but the most important thing as you think about the purpose of women's ministry and starting a women's ministry is to consider why you want to pursue that ministry. What is God calling you to do? What is the purpose? What is the design behind it? Do you have events with a purpose, or are you just planning events to fill up a calendar? You want to be sure that each event, that each opportunity, Bible study, missions opportunities, that they all have that unique purpose for what God has called you to do and how you can use that to strategically minister to other women.